Studnick Aquatics here. I have an aquarium supplies unboxing today, and this is my 150-gallon tall aquarium that I just added discus to a few weeks ago, and they're doing quite well. So anyway, this is the box we need to open. It's not a large one, but some supplies that I did need. I don't even exactly remember what all I ordered, so we will have to see. It took a lot longer than it should have due to the weather. We've got, snowstorms all over the country, and it took quite a while to get this. I paid extra shipping money, and it didn't really pay off to do that, so might not do that again. But anyway, what we have here today for aquarium supplies, packing stuff, and I have a 2-liter thing of Phosguard. I use this in my 240-gallon saltwater system, and I have two little fishies phosphate reactors in there, and this is the stuff. I've tried a lot of different stuff over the years, and I have the best luck with Phosguard. It works very, very well. You just need to test your nitrates, test your phosphates, and when they start to rise, it's time to change this out again. So anyway, I do have that. That is a 2-liter one. I'm glad to get that. There's enough in there to fill both of the phosphate reactors. So anyway, that is the first item. Second thing I have here is also for the saltwater aquarium, and I really like the Ocean Nutrition, the Formula 2, and I try to keep small and medium pellets around at all times, and these are the mediums. And this is the Formula 2. These are the ones that have the spirulina algae in them. This is a Formula 1. This is Ocean Nutrition. This is for the saltwater aquarium also. This is Ocean Nutrition, and this is the medium-sized pellets of Formula 1. And this is for carnivores and meaty stuff. So I keep 1 and 2 around at all times. I also keep small and medium, and then depending on the size of the fish, sometimes I also keep large. So I have very good luck with that food. They do very well on it. I also feed a lot of Ocean Nutrition to my cichlids in the fish room, and I have quite a few fry in here, and these are the small ones. And I know the big ones, if you put them in there, they will, slowly the water works them up and they get soft, and then the fish can nip on them. But I really like having some small ones in there so that the fry can be eating foods, fairly quickly. So anyway, this is the veggie pellets for cichlids, and these are the small ones. So I'm getting some foods bought, which I needed. Another thing that I needed really bad, because these do wear, well, they don't wear out. They kind of do. I use these for spirulina algae in my 240-gallon saltwater system, because I have a couple of angels and some tangs and such in there. But what ruins them is my puffer. I have a Stars and Stripes puffer, and he chews on the suction cup, and he just nibbles the edge of it, and it doesn't take him long to do it either. So anytime you put anything different in that tank, he does that. I tried to put a digital thermometer in there, and he wandered over there wondering what it was and nipped at it until it didn't work anymore. So anyway, when I do feed it, I feed it right away, and I always do 2. That way, because the puffer's he's gonna own one of them, and he's gonna eat all the algae. That way the other fish can eat off the other one, and when they're done, you have to take them out right away. Otherwise the puffer will ruin the suction cups, because he'll try to eat them. That's what puffers do. I thought I would try one of these. This is the pads I use to clean the acrylic aquarium. It's constantly, a problem trying not to get scratches in it. And this is actually supposed to be a mitt that you can put your hand in, but it's obviously not. This is just a larger pad, so maybe I looked at the wrong thing. But it's supposed to have 2 different surfaces for rough stuff and stuff that's not as bad. So anyway, and it can be used for glass or acrylic. So glad to get that. Another thing that I have is I have a return coming from my refugium into my 240-gallon salt, and it's in the way. And it's constantly in the way when I try to change out the mechanical filter on top. So I'm going to put a bulkhead in my wet-dry filter, and I'm going to plumb that return line straight into the bulkhead is what I'm going to do. So it looks like this bulkhead's a lot bigger than what I wanted. I'm going to have to reduce the heck out of it. Well, anyway, I'll make it work one way or another. And last but not least, this is something I've been wanting for quite a while, And this is an aquarium spill mat. It absorbs, contains spills, prevent floor damage. And this is a fairly large one. I got the biggest one they had, which is 30 inches wide by 58 inches long. I can lay that out, like say in front of this aquarium. When I do water changes to keep them spilling, I can then move it over in front of those, but I especially bought it for in front of my 240-gallon saltwater system. So anyway, that's the stuff that I got today, and I really needed those supplies. Just a real quick, if you haven't seen my fish room, that's my cichlid tank, Amazon Biotope. I have a number of aquariums in here. I'll do a tour here one of these days. I haven't done one for a while. And then I keep referring to my 240-gallon saltwater system. So I just got to land new flooring in this room. Turned out really well, looks nice. I'm working on trim now, so I'm kind of finishing up that trim. And this is my 240-gallon saltwater system. I built this into my wall. I custom built the filtration myself and everything. It's 8 foot long. It is 2 foot top to bottom and 2 foot front to back. Does very, very well. I have artificial coral inserts in there. I did not want live corals. I've had live corals for years. Kind of wanted to go a different route. Works very, very well. So there is the puffer that tends to eat everything you throw in there. He's so cool. Anyway, that is my unboxing of saltwater aquarium supplies and freshwater aquarium supplies. And this is Studnik Aquatics, and thanks for watching.